Hello, everybody. My name is Mare, and I am one of the producers here over at Friends Who Roll Dice. Today, we have our third and final charity stream benefiting Charity Water, who is a nonprofit organization bringing clean and safe drinking water to people in need all around the world. Tonight, we are playing Fear Itself, GM'd by the amazing Bree. So I'm going to hand it off to Bree, and we're going to introduce everybody, and then we're going to get started. So it's all you.
Hi. Thank you all for joining us tonight for a night of Fear Itself. How fitting, because it's the first day of October. So it is officially spooky season, the only season that matters. We're gonna go ahead and go around the table to do some player introductions. And I will start. My name is Breeedo. My pronouns are she, they, and I'm going to be the GM for tonight. I do tabletop role-playing game content. I do illustration. I stream horror stuff. I do all kinds of things on the interwebs. And that's a little bit about me. And so now I am going to hand it over to Noir.
Actually, I forgot one thing. I apologize for interrupting again. If you want to donate to the charity, that's a very important thing. You can put !charity in chat. And if you want to learn more about Charity Water, they have a lovely 20-minute film that you can go watch. Also, in about like $11, we have our first giveaway for a gift card to Die Hard Dice at $250. So everyone loves dice. So help us get there. Help us raise money. I apologize. Noir, it's all you.
Let me go to this chat.
Like, how am I supposed to compete with getting $250 from Die Hard Dice? Ain't nobody care about me. I'm
For dice?
Well, no. The giveaway occurs at $250 milestone. It is a 20.
Oh no. Me and Bree was both in the field.
Everyone was like, dice, and then like left immediately. We were like, screw this game. We're gonna go get dice.
$25 gift code, and it unlocks at $250. I'm sorry.
Both me and Bree was finna fight the cast and the audience.
I got everyone's hopes up by mistake.
It's like $250 of click clack math rock. Whee!
Hello, everybody. I'm Noir. I go by he, they. Today I'm playing Ayotunde Espuofo, who is a vampire who goes by any pronouns because gender doesn't make sense. It's just this silly little thing mortals do. Yeah, I really like dice if you can't tell. There's one thing I would like to amend. People keep saying if you donate. It's not if you donate, it's when you donate. That's right. You finna donate if you watching this. Get people some water. And that's me. That's my intro.
Give people some water. You heard it first here live. We are professionals.
Give the water. Give it up. Where the water?
And then we're gonna pass it on over to Vyn.
Hi guys, I'm Vyn at Vyn Vox on Twitter. I'm a voice actor, and I'll be playing Cressida, they, she.
Cool. And then we have Jonathan.
Oh my God. Everybody, I'm John Oramasa. You can find me over on Twitter at RY0MASA. I am a graduate student working in the therapeutic applications of tabletop role-playing games and virtual reality, as well as a tabletop gamer and performer. You can find me, I guess, here now. You can also find me on Saturdays over at Devil's Luck Gaming for Heroes of the Horizon, and you can also find me soon on a show upcoming on that channel as well on Fridays, both at 8 p.m. EST for Cult Divinity Lost. And that's about what I'm doing these days.
All right. And Mare, would you like to go again, or did you already do an intro?
I just said, hi, I'm Mare. I'm one of your producers over here. You can find me on Twitter at !Dice, but that's it.
Okay. All right. Without further ado, let us begin. So picture it. It's 1987, and the streets of Hellsville are jam-packed with people of all walks of life. It's a city of promise for some, but a city of darkness for others. Imagine the darkest parts of your mind forming into the nooks and crannies, the dingy streets, the narrow alleyways that are Hellsville. Your way of life is living in constant fear of if you're going to make it to see another day, or if you'll end up being someone's meal. Now, the lower class, rushing through people trying to catch the bus or the taxi home. Their arms are full of belongings from the day, but that's not the weight that they are focused on. It's more of the weight that the world has to offer. And one of them flips a nickel to the homeless woman sitting on the corner of the street. And the middle class, the ones that care but don't, they are the glue that holds the higher and the lower class together, and they are the magic users. Well, the ones that are allowed to use magic. And it's not just any magic. Voodoo. White voodoo, to be exact. They are the keepers of the magic source known as the Torment, a source of very dark and sacred magic that could wipe out civilizations, kill all species, rise entire graves. But it's not going to do all of that if people are doing what they're supposed to do. And then there's the higher class. Need I say more? They're kind of the worst. And with the exception of a few, they are the manufacturers of torment. And, you know, they rule the city and blah, 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 gentrification, blah, 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 eat the rich, all that great stuff. That's all you need to know. And then there's people like me, the ones that feast on the night and your deepest fears. I'm just kidding. And just know that when you lie down at night and you're staring at the ceiling, that feeling of someone watching you in the corner of the room is real. Now, Noir, describe what you look like and what your apartment would look like in Hellsville.
Ayotunde is dressed very comfortably. It would be very similar to just a nice band shirt and a cozy cardigan that he likes. But he has long, flowing purple hair, and red sunglasses, and probably like matte black lipstick. She would then have different colored fingernail polish. Very cozy but stylish slacks, and like very stylish dad slippers. Like I don't know if that's possible, but I'd imagine if you're rich, you can make anything possible. And Ayotunde is rich.
Yep.
So also he's got bits of jewelry, like tons of rings, bracelets. You got tons of necklaces and chains and earrings and a piercing on their right eyebrow. Their apartment would be, I assume they does not intend to be here long, but it's still kitted out like he's gonna live here forever. Like it's very fancy. All the windows have like very heavy velvet curtains in front of them. As big a TV entertainment system as you can imagine. The most gaudy gold and red couch you can see, like just a shag carpet of a color that is indiscernible by the human eye. But most importantly, the bathroom would be immaculate with every kind of beauty and cleaning supply possible. Ayotunde likes to wake up and have different scents, you know? So yeah, that's what we're looking at here.
They like to have different scents in their bathroom.
Yeah, like sometimes you know, I don't understand why these humans gender their cleaning stuff, but sometimes I want to smell like whatever Axe is, and then some days I want to smell like a lilac. Okay, don't judge my hobbies.
Okay, just letting you know, having been on the human side of things, Axe is horrific.
It is
So,
truly. I usually wear it as part of a punishment. Like if I'm going to interrogate somebody, I don't want them to enjoy my scent. So we put on whatever, what is this? Boss? Alpha boss? I smell like an alpha boss whenever I interrogate people.
All right. So is there anything else you'd like to tell the audience about your apartment? Or is that...
My refrigerator is filled with Capri Suns and blood pouches, and sometimes it gets confusing.
I thought you were
the Capri Suns are for the guests.
As Noir, I thought you were about to be like Usher and be like, yeah, there's just water and wine in my fridge.
Usher, baby.
Okay. So we are going to flash over to Mare. Describe what you look like and what your apartment would look like in Hellsville.
Sorry, did you call me?
Yes, I did.
I'm not playing. I'm just producing.
You know what? That's okay.
I'll go again. So besides the Axe body spray, I've got
professionals, everybody.
Professionals. No. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, thank you.
No, because I got confused. But anyway.
I'm here with you. We in this together.
Jonathan.
Yeah, I got you.
Go ahead.
So it's actually kind of I think it's kind of poetic that Jomari is going after Ayotunde, because Jomari lives in one of those apartments that looks like somebody who lived in it is ready to move. It's cardboard boxes sparsely pushed up against walls. There's minimal furniture. There's dust on everything he doesn't use. And he's the kind of person who lives in an apartment that is kind of dingy. Maybe there's an electrical box outside. The door is kind of half off a hinge and hanging open so that the breakers are open to anyone who feels like pushing them and causing trouble. And the bathroom is absolutely not whatever the hell that was. It's like a mess, and it's dusty and kind of like brown with like age and dirt. And Jomari himself looks like an anachronism, like somebody plucked, a pulp noir detective out of a black and white movie and stuck him in the city. But if once you kind of get past the facade of it's worth noting that the stuff that he wears is very well taken care of. Like the jacket he wears is old weathered canvas, but it's cared for and moisturized and maintained over time. Like it's clearly someone who has owned this for a long period of time, but takes very good care of it for whatever reason. Other than that, is extremely kind of currently, I think at this moment when we flash over, is slouched in the couch, kind of feet up on what would be a coffee table 5 years ago, and is now just a plank of wood on 4 legs. Like it doesn't look like something you would entertain guests with or put artsy books on anymore. It's just a thing scuffed up from where boots have hit the top of the table every now and then. And he's just kind of arms kind of like splayed out to either side, resting on the couch, just listening to the sounds of the city outside and staring at the ceiling, trying not to think about things.
Okay. And then Vox, describe what you look like and what your apartment would look like in Hellsville.
I love this like degree of clean moved in, and then Cressida's apartment just looks like somebody had died and they're like paying their person who lived there. All the furniture is just draped over, covered, and like maintained. And it's like a very, again, thin layer of dust, not really habitable, but she's in there. A body is there. Um, she is ghastly, very pale, all white, everything. Not by choice, but uh, you have what you have, and she's in a familiar state, just looking out the window, um, people watching, and enjoying the sounds of the city.
Okay. Okay. So all of you are in your apartments and it is nighttime in Hellsville. So kind of like Jomari said, the sounds of the city are kind of surrounding all of you in this cacophony, and you're used to it at this point. There are people yelling down the hallways, obscenities at each other. There are people in the street talking. There are other people in the street kind of walking and minding their own business. There are the homeless sitting on corners. You're used to it. This is your world. This is something that you know all too well. Regardless of if you had just gotten there, Hellsville is one of those cities where once you get there, you're like, oh, I know the song and dance way, 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 way too well. So let's say that you all have the lights out and you have your windows open and there is a calm breeze that is sorry, my cat is like trying to get in the game. But there's a calm breeze that kind of comes through and you close your eyes and you start to focus. You smell all of the scents of the people down below, but it's nothing too strong. It's nothing that would cause you to go out of control. But then you feel an uneasy presence in your room. However, you're used to uneasy, but this is different. You're being watched, and no matter how many dark corners you explore in your living space, you can't find the source. And it's just you and your lonesome apartment. Noir, would you like to investigate?
Yeah, I'll give that a go here. Let's
Okay.
see. Let me just go ahead and roll my D6. Just a quick. I don't have anything in any kind of.
That's okay. You can just roll a flat D6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then here we go. I don't know why I'm choosing to roll via roll 20. But you know what? It's okay. It's fine. We're gonna be all right.
You don't get heated. Don't get heated. It's okay.
I'm gonna get heated. I
feel like you're preemptively calling it out, and that's just gonna cause problems.
You know?
I am who I am.
I feel like
I rolled a 2 because of course I did.
So you're where exactly are you in this apartment right now?
Right now, I think I am in a very silky pink and gold and red robe with I've got one flip-flop is a bunny flip-flop and the other flip-flop is a turtle flip-flop, and I'm just on my plush red and gold couch, just out there like nothing else on but the robe and it's open, just kind of just enjoying being a rich vampire.
Did you make those flip-flops mismatched to just spite me?
Oh, it's the tortoise and the hare. It's come on, get it together.
Okay. So you're sitting on the couch and your lights are out and you're like, yes, this is the life. Like,
and I feel myself being washed. Gotta give them a show.
Exactly. But then suddenly you hear a voice from the darkness and it says, hello.
Hey, what's up?
Is this the residence of Ayotunde?
Do you know anyone else that could look this good?
Yes, actually.
Well, that just hurts my feelings.
And suddenly you see this figure walk out of the darkness. Now, what you see in front of you is this beautiful, gorgeous looking vampire. She has dark brown skin, and her curls are kind of just falling over her shoulders. And she has like these full lips and these bright red eyes, and you can clearly see the fangs coming out of her mouth. They're actually kind of long. That you've never seen fangs that long before. And she is kind of in this black robe that kind of just floats down to the ground, and she's staring at you. Are you Ayotunde?
Yes, you've got to tell me where you got that robe.
That's none of your business.
Well, you walked in my home, so anything that happens here is my business.
Yeah, I'm aware. I came here because I needed to locate you, which I did. And I need to warn you of something.
Warnings.
Would you rather not have a warning and then, the potential danger coming your way kill you? Is that what you want?
People have been trying to kill me for a very long time. It just hasn't seemed to stick, except that one time. Anyway, the danger, yes?
That's something we can relate on. But how do I put this? You have to leave Hellsville. Tonight, actually.
But I don't wanna.
But you have to, or else you will die. I'm not making this easy, am I?
No, it's just that it's been a very long time since anyone's asked me to do something I don't want to do. I have to remember how to react again. No. I think that's how that goes.
And so she sticks up her hand and she does this, and you feel this kind of weight on your throat, and it starts to tighten a little bit. Could you roll me a stability check, please?
I would love to. 6.
Hey,
so good.
You manage to resist, and immediately you feel this force on your throat, but you're like, no, and you just kind of put it out of your mind. And she's like,
if we're going to play, we have to establish the rules first.
Okay. Without giving too much away, you have to leave, and I'm giving you a warning to leave because something very, very, very not great is coming to Hellsville tonight and could potentially kill you. But at the same time, I kind of need your help.
You trespass. You attempt to choke me without so much as a safety word, and then you ask me for help. You really got to learn how to do your social interactions better.
Do you realize where we live?
I don't live here. This place is so... No, I'm visiting. You're... Okay. Yes, this place... There's nothing here. I mean, I'm from Chicago.
Chicago?
Out of character, don't do this, Bree. In character. Yes, Chicago.
You felt it in my soul. You felt it in my soul. It was right there. Anyway. So, Vyn, during our session 0, I clowned Noir for being from Chicago.
Greatest city in America.
And if there are any people from Chicago in the chat, I don't apologize.
The last bastion of the fallen empire, Chicago, baby.
So, back into character. So I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to get up and start getting your stuff ready. And if you don't in 30 seconds, then we are going to have a real problem.
What kind of problem? 29, 28, 27.
You know, Hellsville as we know it is a potentiality for becoming obsolete after tonight.
Oh, sweetie. Hellsville is already obsolete. They don't even have public transportation here.
You also haven't been on the streets of Hellsville, so you know nothing of what you're talking about. There are people out there that are innocent.
Yes, we call them food. But you know what? There is this outfit that I've been dying to show off, so I'll be right back. And he does that super fast vampire run off screen and then run back on. And she's wearing like just the most multicolored tuxedo you've ever seen. It's like a red tuxedo with like a pink vest and just a black and gold tie with a black kerchief and a hat that matches the suit jacket and black shoes and black gloves as well.
You couldn't be discreet.
This is discreet. I didn't have the cape.
And so we're going to flash over to Cressida. The same thing happens. You are sitting in your almost desolate apartment, and you're used to silence. You're used to the sounds of the city, but you have taught yourself how to drown them out when you need to. And you hear the same voice from the darkness. Are you Cressida?
Yes. How can I help you?
And she walks out, and you see the same image of the same vampire that has visited Ayotunde. And she looks at you and she's like, I am here to give you a warning, and I hope that this will be a lot simpler than other people that I've come in contact with so far.
It depends on the warning.
The short version of it is that danger is coming to Hellsville and you must leave tonight. But I also need your help with something.
Continue.
Wow, you actually want to hear what I have to say. There is a beast coming to Hellsville, and the beast is bringing torment to everyone. The middle people of Hellsville can no longer control it. And it's starting to splurge out into the streets of Hellsville. But this beast that's coming is the core of it all. And someone has made him mad. And now he's seeking revenge on the city.
How unfortunate. And you're asking me to assist you?
In stopping him, yes. Could you repeat that? You kind of cut out a little bit.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
But at what point do I get to flee?
As soon as you'd like.
Suppose we all need a change of scenery.
Why so sad?
Why not? And they stand. Them.
You cut out again. I'm sorry.
I am so sorry. I don't know why.
It's okay.
They just take a couple steps closer. And we start.
Gather your things and meet me downstairs.
Understood. And they don't have much to collect anyway. So it's a very simple process.
Okay. And we flash over to Jomari. Now, Jomari, you are sitting and relaxing, as you said. And you hear the same voice. Jomari? You are muted.
Thank you. You'd think a year of Zoom meetings I would have figured this out. So Jomari, kind of without looking, sort of like one hand resting on the back arm of the couch, kind of lets his hand fall down behind the pillow, reaches up and sort of pulls a 1911 out of the depths of the couch and points it in the direction of the voice and says, "Couldn't have used the door. It's a bit more polite that way."
Okay, well, you also don't have to threaten me because you don't know why I'm here.
I know you've appeared in my apartment unannounced. That seems
Yes.
a little rude.
I mean, this was the only way you were going to listen, so
You could have knocked.
anyway. And she emerges from the shadows. I need your help. You don't know who I am, and I barely know who you are, but I just know that you are more than capable of helping.
Well, that's the job, isn't it?
I've also come to give you a warning. Hellsville is going to be under attack tonight, and you need to leave.
But you need my help.
Yes.
And yet you're telling me to leave?
For just a little while, yes.
So which one is it?
We need to get out of harm's way. I can come up with a plan to stop whatever this is. Not that I know exactly what it is or anything, not that it has any relation to me or anything, but
A lot of qualifiers for not knowing.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, will you leave or not? We can discuss everything else later.
So I charge $125 an hour for my services. You pay that.
Whoa.
I'm employed.
Whoa. 125 an hour?
Yes, it's the appeared in my apartment without using the office phone or knocking fee.
Well, it's the let's call it the either you help me or thousands of people will die fee.
$100 an hour.
$75 an hour.
$90.
Fine. $90 an hour.
All right, let's go. And Jomari sort of like grabs his coat off the couch, throws it on. I don't need anything else here anyway.
Okay. And we're going to take a brief pause really quick because we have our other player, Momo.
Momo's on
Hello.
screen. You want to keep going?
Hello.
Yeah. So go ahead and introduce yourself to the chat and tell us who you'll be playing tonight.
Yeah, I'm Momo. I'm she, they, and I will be joining as Lushanya. She's a vampire. And I am from A Minstrel's Tale. You can find me over there on Twitch.
Cool. And speaking of Momo, why don't you describe what your character looks like and what kind of apartment they would have in Hellsville?
So Lushanya's look is on the outside she looks kind of cold, a little bit withdrawn, and very much to herself. She kind of has a bit of a kind of tech goth aesthetic to her. Yeah, her place is a very small studio, which is quite a bit barren actually. Having kind of the bare necessities.
Okay.
Like a bed, a desk, she's got a great computer, and it's very minimal. She would be able to kind of like pack up and leave very easily and quickly.
If she had to.
If she had to.
Okay. So, and remind me how to pronounce your character's name one more time.
Lushanya.
Lushanya. Okay. So, Lushanya, you are calmly relaxing in your apartment, and it's nighttime in Hellsville, and you are kind of just taking the day in. It's been a very, very long day for you. You're feeling a lot more tired than usual, and you have just decided to unplug from the rest of society for a few hours. And then suddenly you feel kind of this prickle on the back of your neck, and your hairs begin to stand up. And then suddenly, Ayotunde, you start to feel it too. And then suddenly, Cressida, you start to feel it. Jomari, you start to feel it. It's not like a vampire sense where you're about to feed, but it's more of a connection. And then suddenly you start to hear each other's thoughts entangle with the others. What are you all thinking right now? And how do you respond to each other in your thoughts?
Ooh.
I don't know what they're talking about. The cape would still be subtle. I mean, the inside lining is a pure red velvet that is just in the moonlight. Oh my goodness.
What are you out.
Yeah, I don't know what world that's subtle.
Oh, there are voices in my head again.
Again? Does this happen to you often?
You live long enough, all sorts of stuff happens.
That's true enough.
So, how y'all doing?
Did y'all happen
That's
to
a
get a
difficult
mysterious
question.
apartment visitor today?
I did have a visitor in my apartment today. Is that what this is about? Are you all attractive? Even if you're not conventionally so, I think I would still find you pretty attractive. I like all of your voices. It's really hot. We should meet up. Oh, brunch!
Brunch? That's what comes to your mind with what's happening? Brunch.
I'm just assuming that you're all vampires, so brunch is going to be much later. But I know this really nice nightclub around here, and we can get in early and just go to town.
Suddenly her voice just cuts through and is like, I really don't think we have time for that.
It's up to you. You're the one paying.
Hey,
Wait,
Don't
you're
worry.
Y'all not
getting...
getting paid for this?
there was a chance to get paid. How much are you getting paid? This is why workers need to talk to each other about salaries so that you can make sure that no one is getting fleeced over. I'm just doing this because there was a pretty lady in my apartment and she would
This was
not
a
stop.
terrible
I'm
idea.
getting paid precisely because a pretty lady just appeared in my apartment.
Oh, both of you think I'm pretty. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Completely deadpan.
So, okay. This was probably a bad idea. So as all of you are gathering your things, suddenly you hear outside your windows screams. And it's not the regular screams that you would hear in Hellsville, you know, just casually someone getting robbed or someone getting jumped. No, there's multiple. And they start to come in droves. And then suddenly you hear these ferocious sounds of these inhuman creatures. And they're tearing into something. And then that's when you smell it. The prominent scent of blood starts to come through your windows. And you know that bloodshed is happening.
Oh, that smells so good.
So,
That's
so
in
do
poor
you,
taste.
so do you all go out into the streets to see what's happening, or do you stay in your apartments?
Well, it's just, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I imagine like my apartment is kind of high up and I kind of like look over like the, you know, those like fire escape kind of deals and kind
Okay.
of peek over, take a
Yeah,
look.
same.
Okay.
Well, there's your brunch.
I, you know, life works in mysterious ways, and I really hope whatever's tearing these humans apart isn't being wasteful. Darn these escalators! My apartment has escalators.
Of course it does.
It has those like, what are they called?
The,
Like,
the moving
the
walkway
walking,
things.
yeah, the walkway thing.
Yeah, you go down. The elevators only go to the third floor, so you can take the escalators down from the third floor to the second floor. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay. So when you all start to look outside, you see this horrific sight. You see some homeless people getting jumped by these silhouette looking things. And it is literally a silhouette of some sort of creature that is on top of them. It's almost like a shadow. And they are ripping away at these people. You don't know where they come from. You've never seen them before, but it's merciless. And the voice in your head, the woman that all of you spoke to, she says, "We have to go now."
Just the Ayotunde said, you're just gonna hear, huh? Like he's eating one of himself.
I'm guessing that thing does not discriminate and is not only interested in, well, I'm guessing we're also in danger.
You care to tell us where we're going?
To where I live currently. That's probably the safest place because it's underground.
Get like an address.
No.
Shall we follow you then?
Yes. Just go downstairs as fast as you can. And her voice kind of goes away. And I am assuming all of you go down to kind of the front areas of your apartment buildings. And when you get down there, people are running and screaming. It is pure and utter chaos. Now, this is the part of the game where I get to introduce a little mechanic that I made specifically for all of you, and it's called Thirst or Feast. Now, each of you have 3 miniature blood bags on you that you can drink if you fail a stability roll for bloodthirst. And after you have run out of those bags, you take the fail and feast on the nearest living thing within a 5-mile radius aside from each other. So use them wisely.
So Ayotunde already lost the stability, is what I'm hearing. Right? Okay.
I'm not surprised.
As soon as you said that, I'm like, well, now Ayotunde has 2.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you if I could do what I was gonna do before I knew about this, because you gotta play true to the character. You said we're running to the basements of our apartments, right? Or you said we're
like the entrance, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you said there's a bunch of people running.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to go, everybody in here for safety.
I don't know if that's like genuine or not.
Everyone in here for lunch. Mine.
So, like,
look at me, Bree. You know what's about to happen next.
The shadows on the face did it for me.
Ayotunde shows up to the meet carrying an armful of blood bags. Like, what up, everybody? Like,
and I got Capri Suns too, if anybody wants.
Momo, were you about to say something?
No, I'm just. She's just like not surprised. Like, oh, I already know what kind of guy this is. She's like, oh boy. Oh, sorry. Let me shut my door. My dogs are getting crazy. I mean, the beasts of Hellsville.
So, that's what I keep referring to my cat as whenever he gets into the camera. I'm like, stray cat. Let me just push her ass off of me.
Right.
But as you all gather into the streets, you all see the woman that you saw in your apartments kind of like bobbing and weaving through people, and you know immediately to just follow her, and you start to see each other kind of gather behind her as she's going through all these people. But there's one thing that is making this difficult, and that is the smell of blood everywhere. So I need everyone to make a stability check.
Is there any chance that being full might help me?
No.
And that's going to be our stability plus our roll, right?
Yep.
Okay, that is a 10.
Ooh.
I was gonna say Ayotunde doesn't strike me as a like aperitif, as so much they are a buffet kind of person. So
He's very indulgent.
yeah. Okay. Sorry. How does this game work again?
actually, Momo, okay, so sorry, I confused all of you. So with the stability rolls, you can take from the pool of the stability points to make it a success if you need to. Right. But if it's above a 4 and it is a 4, like you don't have to use your points if you don't
roll
want to.
4 and up, and if not, points.
Right.
Okay, I
Gotcha.
rolled a 3.
Only if you want to.
All
Mhm.
right.
I'm gonna use a point.
Okay.
Thanks
Cool.
for clarifying.
Yeah. Sorry, that's a little confusing.
That's okay.
Got a 5.
Sweet. Okay.
I also have a 5.
Okay.
It's because you just ate.
I got a 6.
Amazing. So
My
all of
tummy
you,
growls.
right. That's basically it. Just a little bubbles, and that's about it. But you all managed to resist the bloodthirst, and that was a good first stability roll. So all of you are making your way through downtown, walking fast.
Face is fast and I'm homebound.
And then suddenly at the epicenter of Hellsville, you see this thing. And it is flying above all of Hellsville, and its wings are spread out. Like it is like Michael Jordan times 5 wingspan. And he is huge. And again, it's that same silhouette look of these creatures. They don't have any definite lines. They don't have anything. They look like they are voids. And the only thing that are showing are his glowing red eyes in the darkness. But they do look a little familiar to you, as if you've seen them before. And that's when V kind of stops. And you see that she looks visibly shaken. And she's like, follow me. And then you all go down this very, 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 very narrow alleyway. It's almost to the point where you have to walk in a straight line to get through it. And pretty soon she opens a door and she ushers all of you in. And you all start to go down these flights of stairs. And there's quite a few. So while you all are walking down the stairs, she says to all of you, I'm sorry that none of this is really making any sense right now. And I'm sorry that there was so much bloodshed that didn't necessarily have to happen. I'm just sorry for all of this. But
Okay.
Unless it's your fault, you don't need to apologize. And if it is your fault, you're paying double.
Why are you sorry?
Also, I wanted to touch on the matter of payment again at one point.
Is that all you care about?
No, I care about a lot of things, actually. I care about the fall collection. I'm really interested to see what Gucci's going to come out with. I'm also interested in plush, just plush in general as a concept. Blood, that's, very, very important. Umbrellas, they're good for sunlight because hate that. I'm kind of curious about what's going on and what that giant thing with the wings were. And can I get wings at some point?
No. That's not how that works. The whole bat thing, it only happens with certain species of vampires. I'm sorry to disappoint. Sorry.
For now.
Anyway, I guess I should go ahead and tell you all that that big old thing in the sky with the red eyes, kind of like mine, That's my father.
That's why you're sorry?
Yes, I figured out how to stop torment. And he doesn't necessarily like that.
When you say stop torment, exactly what do you mean by that?
You all can make, do you have anything in academics, like knowledge or research or anything like that?
I've got something in science. I've got something in bullshit detector and flirting and negotiation of streetwise.
I've got research and occult
That
studies.
checks out.
Okay.
Yeah, I have research in occult.
Okay. So Vyn and Momo, you can make rolls to see if you know what torment is.
Okay. That's a 2.
Okay, you
That's
can
a
use
1.
you can use
Oh.
points if you'd like. If not, that's okay too.
I'll leave it as a 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna save my.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she looks at you and she's like, okay, so none of you know. Torment is a sort of magic that has been used in Hellsville for a very long time. Specifically, it's voodoo, white voodoo, and it's gotten out of control. And the surges that are kind of happening right now, it's kind of because of me. And the creatures that are roaming Hellsville now are because of my father, and he came back to try and find me.
So, Ayotunde is not so incorrect as to want payment then, as you want us to clean up your mess, is that correct?
Finally, someone speaking my language.
How much do you all require? Aside from him, and she points at Jomari.
A vial of your blood, please.
Mine?
And perhaps your father if we deal with him.
Sweetie, I don't think you want vampire's blood. It doesn't taste that well.
Oh no, not for drinking, for study.
Study for what?
Reason. It's just a price.
Okay. Anyone else?
It's only fair you pay us what you're paying him.
Apparently it is $90 an hour, so
Actually goes up to 100 when it's family cases, and you don't tell me that at the start.
100 sounds good.
it's $100 an hour.
You guys are really charging money? Like, haven't you just eaten a rich person and taken their stuff?
I get bored if I'm not working. Might as well get paid for it.
Fair enough.
I could use some new furniture, I guess.
If there will be furniture to go back to, who knows? But do you all agree to help me?
Yes.
What is it exactly you're proposing we do?
I love how Cressida was the only one that was like,
She's
yes.
so nice.
100%. Everyone else is like, hell no. Like, wait.
Like, hold up, back up several minutes.
Wait a minute.
I was gonna let you guys have your thing. I'm on board.
No, it's good. It's like you can clearly see Cressida's like, I see the plot.
Right.
Someone else is like, hold on, wait a minute. That I smell
Must
protagonist energy in that
resist.
direction. I'm not a fan of that.
Must resist the plot. Okay.
I just want to be a cool vampire with wings. If I gotta study it for 400 more years, I'll do it.
That's valid.
That is very valid. Okay.
Very valid.
But Jomari, you had a question.
Yeah, what exactly is it you propose we do? Because there's been a lot of talk of stopping things and doing stuff, and you've never actually told us what it is we're doing.
Okay, this is about to be as cliche as possible. Stake through the heart.
Oh, really? I was gonna go with ripping his goddamn head off, but I
I
guess
mean,
the heart is a
I
classic.
mean, you could do that too.
But he can fly.
He can also fly. He's incredibly resistant to stakes, but it will work eventually.
So multiple stakes.
Or well-placed stake and a drop kick. I've always wanted to stake a vampire by drop kicking it in like 400 years. Still haven't done it yet.
What? Okay. What is your deal? What exactly? What exactly? What?
If you're going to do something, do it with style. That's my deal. Okay, everything I do looks amazing.
Okay.
You say that, and Jomari like side eyes what you're wearing out, and it goes, and then like turns away.
Excuse me, Inspector Gadget. I don't recall saying. I don't recall saying a goddamn thing to you.
And I thought he was going for a Dick Tracy look.
Again, I'm not really concerned with cliches. So, what are we doing? How do you intend for us to do that? What with the flying and the hellfire burning?
That is the part that I need you all for. I am not strong enough to use my wings right now. So I need you all to protect me as I feed.
Oh, I wish you would have said something. I just had a room full of people.
So the job you need us to perform is to protect you.
Yes.
And help you feed. And you're going to do the honors.
Yes.
I would like to roll for bullshit detective.
Can I join in that?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Of course I roll a 1 because why
This is going to
wouldn't I?
jail. This is going to jail right now. That was
Or-
a 1. Ugh.
Oh my goodness.
Roll 20, you strike again, but it's fine.
Hold on. I'm gonna grab different dice. I'm so sorry.
She's not because you rolled a 4, she's not bullshitting per se, but there's something she's not saying.
Okay, so not quite lying, but not telling us everything for sure.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'd
That
like
was
to
a
roll a
1.
flirt check.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, let's do this.
6.
I went from a 1 to a 6. I'm not even kidding.
Fucking called it.
Okay, so like, what did you have in mind for flirting?
Look, it's
The fact that it has to be successful, I'm shook.
look, all I'm saying, right, is like Noir's characters do reasonable things, 1s and 2s, do the thing you least expect, crit every time.
I hate it. I hate it.
Do you?
I love that. I love that for him.
Oh my god.
She's gonna cozy up and just say, got a helicopter back in Chicago. I know how to fly helicopters. So if it comes down to it, I could just drop out of a helicopter and stab your dad. I think that'd be pretty cool. Wink. And it has to be successful, Bree. Make this work.
How did it get more complicated than it already was?
Do we hear this? Do we
Yes.
hear this?
Yes.
Are you gonna drop kick as you jump out of this helicopter? Are you going to drop kick the stake into his heart? I
Well,
have to know.
I was kind of hoping this would be like a double date thing where
Oh.
you would jump out, he points to her and stake him, and then I would jump behind a drop kick, and it'd be like a real loving moment between
Like I'll
us.
set you up. Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
But
Okay.
if one drop kicks and the other jumps, and who's flying the helicopter?
Oh, well, I mean, have you all never survived a helicopter crash before?
I can't say I have.
Same. Cannot say I have.
How old are all of you? Because you've lived really sheltered lives.
Or maybe have not lived as lavishly as you have.
I tend to get into helicopters. I try not to get out of them before I've gotten where I wanted to go.
You've never just crashed the helicopter for fun to see what it feels like?
No,
It's a symptom
can't
of
say I
sanity.
have.
Dull lives you all live.
So she also hates that it's working.
And for chat,
I feel that for you, girl.
Ayotunde did in fact say wink when he winked.
He would.
That's even worse,
Wink.
actually, somehow.
Yeah,
He's that guy.
potent.
Okay, fine. We can use your helicopter
Oh. Okay.
on one condition.
Okay, I'll go out with you. You don't have to break my legs about it.
No,
Oh, what was the good condition?
I get to drop kick the stake into my dad's chest.
You can visibly see like a little bit of the joy from all of this drain from their face. You know what? It would be rude for me to take that away from you. So of course you can drop kick. I'll set up the play, and you can live my 400-year-old dream that you just heard about now and suddenly want to take from me. That's fine.
So can anyone else drive a helicopter, or is it just you?
Well, it seems like we have a good news, bad news situation.
Oh.
The bad news is it appears that I'm the only one that knows how to fly a helicopter. The good news is you're all gonna finally experience what it's like to be in a helicopter crash.
It's something I've always dreamed of.
Can't say I dreamed of that, no.
And
A
that is
nightmare,
where
perhaps?
a nightmare. And that's where we're gonna take our break.
Since everyone's dying of laughter over here, I'll take us to break. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for the first half of Fear Itself. We'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes. Stay tuned. Donate money to give people around the world water, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, everybody. We are back from break, and we are back for the second half of Fear Itself, where everything is absolute chaos. Just a reminder, we are raising money for charity water tonight, and if you would like to donate, just put ! charity in chat where the Tiltify link is. When we reach $250, we will be giving away a $25 gift code to Die Hard Dice, because who does not like shiny click clacks? Back to all y'all.
I will never forget the energy that happened between Noir and I when we thought it was a $250.
Yo, we was gonna fight everybody.
Listen, I'm gonna go back and clip that later.
So good. Just all pretense of the game immediately abandoned.
I heard it, and I was like, oh yeah. I get it, guys. I get it.
Exactly. But welcome back, everyone. This game went sideways And you know what? We're here for it because we're about to do some helicopter things. So, previously, before our break, this lovely, gorgeous vampire that has yet to reveal her name, she has led our party down to where she is currently living in kind of an underground bunker sort of situation. So you all kind of went down probably 5 flights of stairs into this little living area, and it looks pretty cozy in there. It has like a bed and it has like a singular fridge. And it's basically like a studio apartment, only a little bit smaller than an average studio. So it's pretty small. And so she goes over to the bed and she sits down and she's like, okay, so let me get this straight. We are going to be flying out of a helicopter to kill my father.
One of many plans that I had. It was the first thing that I thought of. But if we all are in agreement, I can't see any failure in this plan, really.
Okay, so does anyone have any problems with this plan at all?
Where did you say your helicopter was?
Well, my helicopter is in Chicago, but I'm certain that we can find a helicopter in this small little town, and we could just co-opt it, and then,
So wait,
jump out of it.
so wait. The helicopter's not even here.
It never was.
Well, excuse me, I didn't plan to fight a super elder vampire. I'm sorry, I forgot to pack my helicopter.
Did you not bring your helicopter here to Hillsville?
Oh, heavens no, I had Immortal drive me and then I ate them.
Oh, okay.
So your plan is to find a helicopter that might not even be here in the general vicinity, and you just want us to steal it.
I'm hearing a lot of critiquing and not a lot of brainstorming.
Well, I think we could probably find a helicopter at a hospital.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. That was a insightful and helpful critique.
Getting a hold of it and
that it hasn't been used.
yes.
Or crashed already.
There is chaos.
We could get there, it could be gone.
Well,
So
yes, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say we can quickly go to the hospital. It shouldn't take us very long at all to get there, and then we can find out.
Okay.
Hey, are you stressed? You need a moment.
Okay, I'm good. I'm fine.
Hey, things are gonna be all right.
I don't need to hear your voice right now.
Hey, things are gonna be all right.
Jomari just like, yeah, you asked him along.
That was a choice.
Okay. So we go to the hospital. We potentially find a helicopter that is still intact. Okay. Do you all have any blood bags on you at all?
I mean, there'll be people along the way. We can find something to stop and eat.
I think we should avoid that at all costs.
Cryptic. Why?
Because we don't want to waste time. Killing people to thirst is not necessarily the best option. Do we have opposing views here on how to feed?
I mean, I'm more of a grab and go. kind of person. I've got a busy lifestyle, so really, it's just whatever's close, or whoever's close. I should.
Can
say.
you all make a stability check for me?
I purposefully fail because I have to listen to Ayotunde.
Hey.
I got a 2, baby.
6.
I got a 1, but I'm gonna bump it up to a 4.
Okay. So Ayotunde, go ahead and drink one of your blood bags. You now have 1 left.
That is unfortunate.
It's like plan, grab, and grow. It gets much quicker into completion than prior.
Yeah, just all this talk of blood, you all start to feel the thirst a little bit, but everyone except for Ayotunde is able to resist it. So she kind of goes over to the fridge and she's like, well, as long as you all promise to protect me, I will pay you what you need. I promise I'm not on some weird, suspicious, whatever. He needs to be stopped. Too many have already died already.
Okay, yes.
Okay. So if you all could wait outside, I need to drink some blood bags from my fridge.
Can we get your name by chance? I mean, if we're gonna be protecting you, I don't want to be like, hey, you.
Yeah. You can just call me V.
V?
Mm-hmm.
For vampire. I see how you.
No.
That's good branding.
No. That's not what it stands for.
Veronica?
No.
We can get outside. Cressida starts walking.
Imagine Ayos being full boy, and the whole time just Vanessa.
Before we go outside, can I like bullshit check her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also gonna.
Can I join in on this?
Wow! Wow!
Look, all I'm saying is
issues.
it's not trust issues. All I'm saying is we all had an urge to drink, and I told you drank a blood bag, and she didn't have shit to say about that, and she was like, "Actually, could you all please leave? I need to go into my refrigerator." Like,
I need a moment.
What?
I just got a 5, and I'm gonna bump that up to a 6.
What? Okay. This is a 6 over 5 do more first?
I don't know.
No, I think Noir's just flexing.
A 4.
4.
I'm just being spicy.
For the spice.
4.
Spice.
You got a 1.
Okay.
I don't know shit. My bullshit detector's broken tonight.
That's okay. That's okay. Wait, so it was just Momo and John, right?
No, I
Ayotunde.
Okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
Ayotunde.
Yeah.
What did you get?
I got a 6.
Okay. So Ayotunde and Jomari, both of you know something's not right. At all. So y'all are waiting outside the door.
I would like to try something else if I could.
Okay.
So I wilded out and I gave him remote viewing as a psychic power.
Okay. So what is remote? What does it do?
I'm guessing it lets me to quote TLC. I'm guessing it lets me creep in on what's going on in this room.
Okay. So go ahead and roll for me.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. I need to threaten roll 20. Um,
I'm gonna look later. There's just gonna be like a tweet that says, "I'm trying to detect some bullshit with my psychic powers. Roll 20.
I got
Don't
a
screw
4.
me on this."
Oh, you
At
got
Noir
a
Enigma.
at Noir Enigma. You got a 4. Okay. So you close your eyes and your mind's eye kind of goes into this room and you see this creature. It's not her anymore, with the same wings that you saw from her father. And she is getting these blood bags out of the fridge. She's just like squeezing them and it's going all over her face. And then suddenly she kind of puts her head up like she senses something. And then in this very dark language that you can't really understand, she says something to something that's not there, as if she's talking to someone. And then your mind's eye comes back out of the room.
Oh man, I think I got a new fetish. Anyway, he just says that out of nowhere, like he dissociates for a minute, comes back and says that.
So we're just standing outside and he says this.
Yeah.
I don't think I even want to know.
It's pretty hot what's happening in that room right now.
Mara goes, that's normal people speak for something weird is going on, and kicks in the fucking door.
Oh no! Oh, I'm the chaos gremlin. Hey, John.
It's the hats, dude. It's the hats.
We can't hear you, Bree.
Damn it. In your general, can you roll me in athletics, please?
Yes, I can do this thing. It's a 3, but I'm going to burn a point to pop that up to a 4.
Okay. So the door comes flying open, like flying open. And she's back to normal. She's actually wiping some blood off of her mouth.
Skills.
Did you have to kick in my door? Was that necessary?
Had an inkling something was going wrong. You are paying us to protect you, so just needed to make sure.
By kicking in my door.
Yeah. Would you like me to knock politely in order to stop a threat on your particular existence? I can do that. I assumed from your potential first appearance that you would rather prefer we would just appear.
If that's the case, then fine, kick in doors. Are you all ready to go?
Mm-hmm. And for what it's worth, you don't have to be shy from us. We know you get it from your daddy, so.
Hold on just a second.
I'm going to get hit for this.
She's gonna roll. She's going to roll. Let's see.
She like nudges Cressida and she just kind of whispers like, he really doesn't know when to stop, huh?
Yeah, Jomari like inches slowly a few inches to the left, like out of Ayotunde's general vicinity.
She rolls intimidation, and I got a 2, and I'm gonna bump that up to a 4.
Okay. Do I roll something against that?
You can if you want to. You can roll. I'd probably say flattery if you have it.
Let me check and see if I.
I feel like you would have flattery.
I do. Let's
Saw
go.
that coming a mile away.
I'm gonna both
Storytelling dice.
you know, after the intimidation, he just stares at her and just goes, "Yeah, this definitely woke something up in me."
What?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Helicopter.
Right. Let's go. And
What do you mean? Helicopter. Great sentence. Great pairing of words. Beautiful.
you all go back up to the city. At this point, there are more of those shadow creatures roaming the streets. And hold on just a second.
So how you doing, chat?
Hey,
You having a
Chad, how
good Friday?
Yeah, you didn't know that we could actually see that we're just in a game, right? Metal,
Okay.
Fourth wall. What's
Oh.
up?
Sorry, I had to check. I had to check some character sheet things. So you all go back up to the streets of the city, and there are these shadow creatures kind of roaming the streets now, and there's less humans than there were, obviously.
Aw.
And there is blood everywhere. But when you walk out into the streets, it's more organized than it was before, and that big creature that you saw above the city is still hovering over everything. It's as if he kind of has this laser focus on one thing and one thing only, and that is guiding these creatures to do his work, and that's what he's focused on. So V looks at all of you and she says, so I don't come up here much. Does anyone know where the nearest hospital is? No?
Could we roll
Cool.
to?
Yeah.
Streetwise work for this?
Oh
Yep.
yeah, I have Streetwise.
That works.
Perfect.
Oh, Streetwise. E.
Streetwise.
That's a
6 from me.
one again.
Oh no. Six
That
for
is
you.
also a one for me.
Okay. So Jomari, you know where the hospital is. And so you start to basically lead everyone there. And of course the hospital is overrun by these things. So there's a couple of them standing outside of the entrance of this hospital, and then there are about 2 more that are standing outside of the entrance of the ER. So how would you all like to get around these things?
Stealthily.
Wait,
Stealthily?
we're trying to get around what now? I'm sorry.
Trying to get around these shadow creatures that are guarding the doors of the hospital to the entrance and to the ER entrance.
Wait, how many are there?
4 in total.
4. How do they look? Like sizing them up wise?
So they're kind of hunched over. They probably stand at about like 5'10", 5'11". They have like these claws for hands, and they are voidlet, like they're voids, silhouettes.
Are we really going to run
2D
away
shadows.
Actually,
short creatures with bad posture? I don't think so.
Yeah, actually, let's fight them. I mean,
We're vampires.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
just
she kind
rip
of looks
them
around.
apart
Yeah.
and take what we want. That's kind of our deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
You.
So
Everyone else down? Yeah.
So basically the way fighting works is there are no limits. there are no limits with the system, except for, you know, when you want to do certain things, you get to spend certain points. So if anyone would like to take the first hit, you totally can.
Oh yeah. Could I just like run up and try to rip one of its heads off? Like she's
Sure.
just like, let's go. Like
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and roll for me.
Would it be scuffling?
Yeah, let's go with scuffling.
Come on, dice, be nice to me. Okay, that's a 2, and I'm gonna use some points. I see I'm gonna be the one rolling low this session.
It's okay. It's all good.
It's okay. So 4 to succeed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll use 2 points to succeed that. Just run up and just drop down and
just rip it off. And as you rip it off, it's just like, rah! And then you just like crack, and then and its head just kind of comes off. And it's strange because when you touch it, your hands kind of burn a little bit, almost as if it, you know, it gives off this really bad energy that affects your skin a little bit. But you succeed and one of them drops. However, the other one that's behind you sees this and it's like, So let me go ahead and roll the scuffling. That's a 1.
Love that for him.
So it's gonna try to take a slash at you, but it fails epically. And you dodge it. So the rest of you see that she is like going off on these creatures. So does anyone else want to do anything?
I'm imagining that their bodies kind of all over the place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I see a body of a police officer by chance?
Yeah, you do.
A-cab. I'm gonna go grab his gun.
A-cab.
And I'm going to walk up to the second shadow creature and try and do what Momo did, except I'm gonna put the gun in his mouth and just go.
Not the creatures that you need to take down.
No, I'm taking down the creature. I'm taking the gun from the dead cop.
Oh, I thought you meant the cop. I was like, what?
No,
Gotta send a message first, and then we can get on with the rest of our day.
My brain was not processing. It was still on the cop.
Oh no!
It was still on the cop. Damn it! We'll get through it. Okay. So you go gra gra in the mouth, right?
in the mouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you gonna need to do?
Shooting?
Yes, shooting.
Good. I have points in that.
Yes.
Don't. Oh, hey, that's not bad. That's a 4.
Nice.
It's successful.
Yeah.
So when you shoot, so just blah, blah. So when you shoot these bullets, it kind of goes down into the other side, and it just sort of just withers down onto the ground, like, you know, like I don't necessarily know how it's gonna like react to being shot in the mouth, you know.
Like
but
as
it's gone.
Treats backwards, he's
just so now there are 2 more. I can do math.
That makes one.
Cool. I think what Chris is gonna do take soul method and beat one motherfucker with another motherfucker. So they're gonna take a body of one of the downed corpses and just swing.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
Roll scuffling for me.
All right.
Yes.
Take one motherfucker.
You ever
Another
beat one
motherfucker.
motherfucker with another motherfucker?
Good.
That just made me
I
happy in
want to
my
spend 2
heart.
points and make that a 4.
Mhm. So
Good.
you take the cankles of one of these motherfuckers and you say yay, and then it literally just goes into the other motherfucker, and then the other motherfucker just falls down. And I'm gonna just give it to you. They both dead. You hit it with such a force, that they both succumbed.
Just taking the
Good.
anger out.
Yeah, listen, Cressida is it's the quiet ones. It's the quiet ones you gotta watch.
Yep.
Yep. Jomari just kind of looks around, having basically just had his hands in his pockets the whole time. Just goes, easiest $100 I've ever made. Walks towards the hospital.
So, can all of you make
Mm-hmm.
a notice check?
Oh, notice.
I
Six.
can now. If you're asking if I can
Oh.
do it well, the answer is apparently, according to Roll20, no,
What
because
for?
I
My
rolled a
goodness.
1.
My
Good.
first 4.
I got a 5.
6.
Yeah. We're noticing.
Oh,
Io?
I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay.
The cosmic
Oh,
rule is
so-
that either Noir or Momo can succeed on something. They can never do it at the same time, clearly.
Yeah.
Can I just say,
what it
can I
is.
just say we look like the weirdest group? Like in this world, we've got like a cowboy, very elaborate, like Billy Porter dressed type badass vampire. We've got like a cyberpunk like whole deal. Like it's just you like
Look.
you look like the stable of the group, and we're your extras.
Look, all I'm saying, right, is you've got like Magnificent
awesome.
Seven, like Ozzy Osbourne, Ultraviolet, and Cressida.
You ever see that Key and Peele skit where like dude walks into a vampire den like, why are y'all trying so hard?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
why are you moaning all the time? I feel like
Yep, that's this sketch. That's us.
This would be such a good movie though. Like these characters together, like I'm
And
saying.
it's like Shaun of the Dead, but vampire. Like,
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Exactly. And it's hilarious because I was like, yeah, this campaign is going to be dark. It's going to be dramatic. It's going to be not chaos. I fucking lied. So, you all
should have
noticed.
said that.
I'm just
as soon as I got
Io-
purple hair, it was over for you bitches.
Io, you're still on ACAB Island, so you don't notice.
Just grip walking.
But V is gone.
What?
V's gone.
Oh, and so the people who noticed that.
Oh, V's gone?
We have a
You're
problem.
Also, since we are just a quick note, we did hit $269.69. So that
Nice.
giveaway.
Hey.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, put exclamation point blood in chat if you want to be entered in that giveaway.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Can we do that? Is it-
Nice. Can we?
Yeah, can we?
You may.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Everyone
wait for
quick.
somebody else to ask.
Okay.
Brief pause while the cast realizes they too can enter and immediately goes to do that.
Ain't finna be no mercy. They'll be like, but they're cast. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, my Lord.
Boop doop doop.
Don't worry, it'll get dark. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Mhm, mhm.
As Noir blows bubbles.
As Nora blows bubbles at the webcam, you know.
I feel
Blood
like
bubbles.
As
I
you
feel
do.
like they would have bubbles on them and be like,
Yup.
I just
Yeah.
killed them, blows bubbles. Like,
Yep. Yep.
I love it.
Blood. Okay. Oh my gosh. How was that? I'm the worst.
What? No.
Quack.
I'm the worst.
What?
I wasn't following.
Yo, I'm starting to like this. Like,
No.
what just happened?
Free wasn't following the Twitch, so they can't enter the giveaway for another 10 minutes.
No.
So
Well,
I
like,
have
how
to
long-
wait 10 minutes, and that's how much longer we have.
Oh, I'm not
goodness.
pulling till the end. You're good.
Oh.
Suffer.
Yeah, we've got like we've got some. We're good.
We're good. We're good. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So I followed. I'm so bad at that on Twitch. But anyway, I followed. I will
I feel
enter
that.
later. But so yeah, V's gone.
Yeah, we have an issue.
What's the issue?
V is gone. She is gone. We can't protect her. We can't get paid. I know that isn't very important to you as a helicopter, but her blood, you're interested in her blood and her dad's blood. And she's gone. So we have a big issue on our hands now.
I need to think on this. Okay, I have a plan. I would like to do remote viewing to see if I could just do a quick peruse around the area to see if I can see where she went.
I love this.
I had to pull out my thinking bubbles.
Go ahead. Oh, you have thinking bubbles.
I can do whatever I want with Ayotunde. They're very weird.
I love.
I love.
Wow, I didn't notice.
You got a 5?
Yeah, I'm gonna dump a point into it and make it a 6.
Make it a 6. Okay. So
I'm dead.
Every time I do that, Momo dies a little inside, so I have to keep doing it.
But you're gonna run out of points.
I don't give a.
So
I don't give a fuck.
It just means that Noir is now going to use a completely different, completely random ability that now has points in it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. They'll be fine.
oh my god.
This is literally. I love that he's so into the character. He's just like points. Yeah, like I'm here for it.
I have to be rich somewhere, and it sure as shit ain't the real world. So that's why I play these.
I don't need points. I have bubbles.
I can remote viewing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
Is that how you view it? You blow a bubble and you look in the bubble?
Now it is.
Okay, so there was a lot going on in the background with my cat. So explain again what you would like to do.
I am just trying to go outside my own senses and get a remote view of like all around the hospital to see if I might be able to find her. If not, that's cool. I don't care. But like if I can, that'd be dope.
Right. Okay. So you close your eyes and you start to focus on the area around you, and you see her.
You
see her already on the roof.
What?
You see her already on the roof, and there is, in fact, a helicopter that she's coming in.
Is she driving the helicopter?
She didn't even mention she could fly a helicopter. That's not even fair. She's taking my
I
dream.
mean, if y'all roll fleeing, you can try to catch her.
Yes. Let's
Can I make an argument for athletics?
Yes, athletics. Thank you.
Oh, it's a 6. I'm so sorry.
Nice.
Very
Also a
good.
6.
Congratulations.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
6.
Oh, we both succeeded at the
We
same
broke
time.
the
Oh, we did it.
curse. We broke the curse. Yeah.
Also a 6.
I rolled a 1, but I'm gonna
Oh,
bump it up
God
to a
damn it.
6.
Okay. I was like, dang.
6s for everybody. Let's go.
Damn. So, yeah.
Can I
Y'all,
Naruto run up the side of the building?
what did you just call it?
Naruto run. And I'm not going to apologize for how I pronounce Naruto. All right?
Naruto.
Naruto.
You're one of those believe it kids, ain't you?
Oh no. Believe it.
I've been told a lot of hurtful stuff on Twitch, but that might be the one that cut the defense.
Ah.
Now I
Reliable,
got chat making fun of how I say Naruto.
not Naruto. It's because Noir, it's Naruto. We have this argument every single game that we're in together. We have this argument.
The side of the roof or the side of the building.
Dorito?
Doritos.
Dude, I'm gonna have like a 6-pack after this session from laughing
Oh
so
my
much.
god.
Honestly.
Now,
Thank
if
you.
you excuse me, I need to put my arms backwards for no
Yeah,
good
just-
reason whatsoever as I
And
run.
Alexa play Desperuto. Like, what are you even doing, my dude?
Let me get my safety plush. I don't need this. I don't need y'all.
Oh my god. It hurts. Okay.
They making fun of me.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh my god. So yeah, y'all haul ass through the hospital. Kind of it's kind of like one of those movie moments where you run through the lobby and you like press the button to the elevator. You're like, come on. And then suddenly you get on the elevator and then it's just like elevator music for a little bit. And y'all are just standing there,
Just one of those,
vibing.
like, instrumental versions of the
Right.
girl from Ipanema for some reason.
Exactly,
Like, what?
exactly. It's like exactly.
That was good.
Right.
the Wii menu music, just like all that.
So y'all get to the top floor. Y'all finally get to the top floor. And who has
Mhm.
actually no, I'm gonna just give it to y'all. So once you get off of the floor, you kind of see doctors sort of like running around. It's very chaotic. It's very disarrayed. And there are a lot of patients. There's a lot of blood going on. There's a lot of things that just are not great. And surprisingly, it seems like this floor is strangely intact. Like it's almost too normal compared to what's going on. And like, granted, there's the chaos of doctors just like running back and forth, checking on patients, but this top floor is pristine. And then you all suddenly realize that it's kind of the floor where all of the rich go. It's protected, and it's protected by magic.
Protected.
Yeah, exactly.
The rich.
So you all kind of make note of that, but you keep moving forward, and you see this door that says exit and roof access. And so you go up the stairs, and V is still trying to figure out how to fly this helicopter away, but she can't figure it out because she doesn't have any skills that would let her fly it away. So she's like, damn it. And so she's like trying to get her stuff together. She can't.
Before
Well-
we leave the rich hospital area, I'm gonna like kind of nudge my buddy over there. So do the rich really taste all that different?
I'm sure they're purifying to some degree.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes, they do. They taste much better.
Oh, okay.
We'll
Maybe
just
another
take
time.
note.
Maybe maybe another time.
As they say, you are what you eat, and they eat too well.
Oh, Ayotunde, you must have eaten very many rich.
Oh, congressmen, execs, stockbrokers. Stockbrokers are my favorite, but usually they're so polluted with coke. Anyway, we've got to go.
We see her like struggling with the helicopter.
Oh, hold on. I've got just a line for this. Need a hand?
I hate it here. I really do. That's Bree talking. That's Bree.
It's like two vampires standing perfectly face forward. One who's just like, "Oh my god," and just like,
Oh my god.
He
Okay.
really said that.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I shouldn't be surprised.
So you say this.
Look at me, Bree. Look at me.
and the propellers are going, so it's like, and so V's like, what? What? Head?
Yeah, do you need one?
What?
I
I'm gonna make my way over.
And so as you approach her, she takes out a dagger and she's like, come any closer and I will literally slice you.
What?
What is? I'm getting mixed messages.
This was not.
I can hear you because you're closer.
Oh, I'm getting mixed messages. Do you want to kill your dad or not? Because I'm totally down.
Yes,
Do
you
you
got
not
me.
Need
You
help
got me what
now?
I needed. So that's
The
it.
dropkick plan needs at least 2 people.
Oh,
Listen,
let him down easy, will you?
Listen, I'm going to go in this helicopter, and
And
I'm
you
going
can't
to
fly.
I know how to fly it. Okay,
Oh, really? Looks
Yes,
like it.
I do.
Look at how in the sky you are right now.
They're just doing it right now. It's going. The thing's going.
Fuck
I-
this. And she gets out,
Uh-oh.
and suddenly, like, her wings just they kind of just like crack out of her back, and she
Mommy?
just goes. When she stops, she's like, "Excuse me."
Huh?
Everyone command mommy. In chat. Command mommy.
It's the new giveaway.
It's the new giveaway code.
No one really prepared the horror movie monsters for this. It turns out if you get horny at them, they get confused. They're just like, this is not. Wait, hold on. Can someone pass me the script? I don't remember this being in here. Were there safe words at the start of this filming? Hold on one second. Can we just double check and check real quick?
I might have had the same reaction in Resident Evil. It's valid, okay?
It's like okay. Like the entirety of Twitter had the same reaction to Resident Evil. Don't worry about it.
I mean, my exact words might have been something else, but mommy was in the
It was in there somewhere.
It was in that.
among other things.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just the entire party. Mommy, sorry. Mommy,
Mommy?
sorry.
So,
She got mad at me and then bled out the wings. I'm gonna be honest with you. Felt things.
I give him some credit. It's probably the first thing he's felt in hundreds of years.
I mean, facts.
Probably. So yeah, she kind of takes off, just whoosh, and she starts hovering in the air, and she's like, "Well, I'm sorry that I had to do this, but I can explain just a little bit. If you would just give me probably 30 seconds to do so." So I lured you all up here for my father.
You what?
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's
that checks
not,
out.
That's not even. Could you beat me to death with your wings? I mean, that's not appropriate.
She's still like on the ground. Like
Nope, she's in there.
hovering.
She's just hovering, yeah. Yeah, I hate that it has to be this way, but you know.
Oh, we had something.
Cool, I'll shoot her. 6.
where are you shooting her?
Did you miss the part that just said I lured you up here for my dad?
No, I know.
All right,
but where
cool.
are you shooting her? Like
Job's over. We're done. I have no time for this bullshit.
I think all of us are looking at you kind of upset, like, yes, we've been betrayed, but sexy.
We've been betrayed, but it's hot.
I mean,
Listen, Crest was on the way anyway, so I'm glad somebody did it. So. My idea was much gorier.
Remember, Cressida was the first one to be like, "Yes, I will help you."
yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Cressida, the
Or
minute
nothing.
Cressida's like, "Oh, I'm not helping. Oh, you're trying to get." That's all right. We're done. No nonsense.
That
Okay,
is the
yeah.
goodness of her heart too.
Oh my god.
Look, it's really simple. You've got 2 people who are horny and 2 people who are horny for murder. That's it. That's the only difference.
I'm torn because I'm also horny for murder.
Like I'm both. Like I ripped it.
No, you're horny for murdered.
I mean, if she could clap me in those wings, that'd be a
See,
good way to die.
yep, there it is. Yep.
Glory, glory, glory. Hallelujah.
Is it gonna be the wing?
He's like, the world is cold, but she is the soft and warm.
It's a good day to die.
He's
Thank
like,
you.
I did my 400 years.
Oh.
Tonight is the night. He was feeling all right.
Oh my god.
Fear itself.
Okay, so she
Fear
gets
itself,
shot.
everybody.
She
Shoot
gets
itself,
shot.
everybody.
Oh my god.
Where are you gonna shoot her?
Preferably right in like right between the glowing red eyes is right where I'd like to go. It's a nice convenient target.
So, okay, what kind of gun are you using?
Well, it's probably like a 45
Ooh.
because Jomari was like did the like the like a 1911 for show because like he wasn't gonna shoot her when she came to the apartment. He doesn't need to do that. He can handle himself. It's his apartment. It doesn't. Who cares if it gets messy? It's fine.
Mhm.
But like absolutely, that dude was a cowboy. Packs a revolver with a kick. That's the actual gun. That's the non-show gun.
That's the do work gun.
That's Big Mama. That's what that is.
Yeah.
So, okay. You shoot her right between the eyes, and she's just like, "Oh, well, this is happening." And she kind of just goes back. And she falls onto the roof.
Did she land on anybody? I'm sorry.
Yeah, she fell forward. She fell back forward
No,
past
you know
the
what?
helicopter.
No. You
Do
know what?
it.
Roll for it. Roll for it, Noir.
Roll to chase the landing.
Roll
You
to
get-
chase your dreams.
Roll to
for-
dive.
If you
Like-
get higher than a 4, she landed on you. If you get lower than
I
a
got
4,
a 3.
Spend the point.
Nah, I know what I'm gonna spend the point on.
That's true. There is no.
Category is that?
There wasn't a horny
Yeah.
skill in this game, as far as I last checked.
There's flirty.
so
Yeah, that's maybe you
Roll.
can spin a flattery.
That's true. You
Right.
can, yeah.
so she drops to the roof and she seems to be lifeless at first. Then her eyes open and she reaches up. She takes the bullet out of her head. Really?
Yeah. Like at minimum.
While this is happening, can I jump into the helicopter and take off?
She was potentially lifeless on the ground for a few seconds.
You better roll fleeing.
I was hoping I could roll driving because that's what I have plates in, or a mechanic. Because I
Okay,
have
that
plates in
works.
that too.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
I don't know if you. I feel like Ayotunde wasn't running.
Right.
Ayotunde was like, "This
He
my
was, like,
helicopter."
Casually walking.
Like he was
Like
probably
this
like
my helicopter, actually.
And this is a 6, actually.
Oh,
Okay,
Roll
so-
20's working with me.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah, they are. And so you walk over to the helicopter and you hop in. Do the rest of you follow Ayo?
against my better judgment, yes.
As soon as you get in. As soon as you get in, Io looks at you and goes, "You're gonna crash today." And then it takes
So you all are in the sky above Hellsville and you see the image of V, and V is just staring at all of you. She's staring bullets into you. And she's just like,
no, I did that.
exactly. Exactly. And she is just seething. But when you get above Hellsville at a certain point, you start to feel this low rumble in your chests, and the balance of the helicopter starts to sway back and forth a little bit. And ahead you see that you are level with this thing that's in the sky. But you see it starting to gear up, and it has this source of dark energy that's building in front of its mouth, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then suddenly, in one kind of ray almost, it zaps down into the center of Hellsville, and a ripple of just magical energy goes throughout the land. But when it does, everything, and I mean everything, turns into ash and decay. And things go dark. And the creature looks from Hellsville at you all. And you could swear, if you look close enough, you could see it smile just a little bit. And that is where we're going to end for tonight. Hey!
Hey.
We left our friends to die.
Did you have friends in this city? Like, I don't know.
I didn't have any friends in
Yeah.
the city.
That's
Yeah, we were all like a bunch of loners.
I was like definitely. I
They
was
were
like,
like,
a loner in the city.
You
like,
need to save the city. We were all like, we could leave, honestly.
Yeah.
We were like,
Right.
why? And why do we want to do that?
Yes, man, we missed out on the free buffet before he blew everything up.
Oh my
Right.
gosh.
Oh.
Thank you so much, everyone, for this extremely chaotic game of Fear itself.
This was great.
We have raised $309.69. Nice. And the giveaway is going on for !blood to win a gift card. So I'll keep that going till it's the closer end of the sign-offs. So everybody, please tell us who you are, where we can find you, and where you have any upcoming projects coming up. Bree, would you like to go first?
Yeah, sure. Hi, my name is Breeedo, and I was the GM for tonight for this chaotic group of people that I adore so much. And you can find me on Twitter at Breeedo_ and also Twitch and TikTok as well. I do a lot of TTRPG content like this, and I also stream scary games that I'm going to start picking back up here pretty soon. So yeah, be on the lookout. And let's pass it off to Momo.
Oh, I'm Momo. Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys, and raising 309. That's awesome. You can find me on Minstrel's Tale on Twitter and here on Twitch. I stream Rime of the Frost Maiden on Saturdays, and you can find me more recently on Talking XP on Mondays for Chris Estrad. So, want some spooky? Come and join us there. Random games when I feel like it. So,
all right.
Yeah.
And then we have Vyn.
Howdy, guys. I'm Vyn at Vyn Vox VA on Twitter. I have a lot of unannounced projects, but for now, catch me in a couple of weeks for the finale of another Fear Itself campaign, Growing of the Dim, on Critical Misses. Also, October 27th, catch me in a Ludo-themed Call of Cthulhu game called Lake Pontchartrain on Karen Cover Studios.
Ooh.
Yes!
I'm sorry. I love Ludo with my entire heart.
And speaking of yes, let's go with Noir.
Yes. Hello, everybody. I'm a whole Noir. You can find me all over the internet at Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Please show me some love on Twitch because Twitch is not, and I'm like this close to 1,000 followers, and I am considering coming back and doing streams again. The first of which will be a pajama horror night on Sunday, where I will be wearing comfy clothes while I play scary games. That should be fun. As for projects I'm in, I am the GM for Kobo Press's Into the Southlands. I am the producer for this season of Rivals of Waterdeep. And there's other stuff, but I'm this wig is hot, so I can't remember anything.
The dedication, though.
That's why I took my hat off. I feel you immensely.
Like, it's hot, but I'm starting to commit to this look. Like, this might be my daily.
It's a look. It is a look.
Good look.
Like, if I saw you in the streets, I would come and talk to you. I'd be like,
Hey,
that guy's interesting as hell. Like, I talk to them.
But I mean, the problem is, I feel like I look like one of those like VH1 pickup artists. Like,
Yeah.
like my name would be like Unicorn.
I feel like maybe the glasses kind of push it over into that a bit.
Like I just
yeah.
wig people, and I hate that. But like,
No.
also like, bitch, I'm amazing.
And last but certainly not least, we have John.
Hello. I am John or Riamasa. You can find me at RY0MASA on Twitter and also Riamasa on Twitch. That's been on like indefinite hiatus for like a hot minute, but I might come back to it now that, you know, some things are happening. King finally, maybe. Jesus. You know, get Twitch. But you can find me
one day.
Huh?
I said entanglement one day, hopefully.
Yeah, you can find me on Saturdays at 8 p.m. EST over at Devil's Luck Gaming, playing Diabolist, the street magician mind freak TikTok superhero over on Heroes of the Horizon. You want to know what that's like? Our first, the episode where I debuted, episode 5, Diabolical, is probably premiering on YouTube as well at Devil's Luck Gaming, probably either tonight or tomorrow morning, as well as joining the game Ashen Tides, which is a cult Divinity Lost actual play that's coming up on starting Fridays on October 15th, 8 p.m. EST as well over on that same channel. You can also find me in the Twitter DMs for the Entanglement group for Unmade Gaming, wondering if we're ever going to get to play more than 2 episodes a year.
You could tell you're in the right place by the sound of our tears.
You really can. And then also occasionally you can find me over at Asians Represent on some of their talks and streams. I haven't been one-on-one recently, but you can find them on YouTube going back for some things like our look into the Legends of Runeterra stuff that dropped on D&D Beyond a little while back, as well as things like, the Asian experience and tabletop gaming and stuff like that. Also, if you like reading academic papers for fun, I'm so sorry. You can find my graduate thesis for the usage of tabletop role-playing games and live-action role-playing in a drama therapeutic context for clinical mental health counseling, which is the pin post on my Twitter.
That's awesome.
Yay.
Once again, thank you, all of you, for doing this amazing game. I was thoroughly entertained and helping us raise money for Charity Water. So once again, if you guys want to learn more about Charity Water, you can go watch a lovely film on how they raise money and distribute water all around the world. Tonight, we are going to go raid Jude and... Oh, can I? Yes, I can raid. Cool. We're going to go raid Jude at Mermaid Royal, who's currently playing D&D Death to Divinity. So everyone go say hi.
Ooh.
And have a lovely, lovely evening. And once again, thank you so much. Bye.
Giveaway.
Oh, the winner was Goblins of Malik.
There it is.
Congrats!
All right, we all gotta find them and
Hey,
fight.
congrats.
Congratulations. Wow, rude. Don't do that.
Everybody.
I'm kidding. I love you.
Bye.